Hi, welcome to the first video on this channel. My name's Puffin. I'm gonna try to make hardcore content, and this is just an overview of what I've done in my world so far. Before I had a YouTube channel, so you know what? Hope you enjoy. This is my home area. Ignore the mess. It's very messy. Ignore this. I may have done a lot. Broken mob farm, because that's pretty usual. Broken mob farm. Creeper farm. That doesn't really work that well, but you know what? We're gonna ignore that. I did try. This took me days. Ignore it. It kind of works. This is a raid farm that it kind of works. I mean, it doesn't specifically work. It's fast, but this is the new. This isn't the newest update. This isn't the Chase the Skies update. This is Pale Garden 1.21.5. Stupid ominous models exist. This farm by I think it was Razeworks. No. Sorry, no. It's not by him. It was by I can't remember the name. It was by I mean ENX04, that's right. ENX04. Ignore this. This is just a thing for a future video. I'll give you a hint at the end. Oh, this is a gold farm I have. I mean, I think this one was by ENX04 again, actually. I believe. I don't remember. I do believe it was by him, though. Enchant table. This is the Netherside Creeper farm. Did it break? No, it didn't. Creepers come through the portals, and then they drop down and drop gunpowder as creepers would. This is a broken food farm. Hoglin farm. This is my Hoglin farm. This is the one that works, at least. I think this was to a woodland mansion. I don't know. This is my gas farm. This was my original way of getting gunpowder, but it wasn't that efficient. So that's why I made the other creeper farm. I have a history of creeper farms just not working for me for some reason. On Bedrock and Java. I'm not sure. This is a Java world, though, if you didn't realize, but that cooldown. Not sure how that Enderman got up here. I do have a Wither Skeleton farm somewhere. I am not sure where. And it takes forever, and I don't have fireworks to get to that, but you know what? I would show it. I find Wither Skeleton. I think that one was by ENX04 too. I have a lot of stuff from ENX04 on that. And I'm Puffin, so Puffins fly, so. I'm thinking what else to show. Oh yeah, that's the world side of the gold farm. I decided to live on Mushroom Island. I found a seed, and I was like, oh, Mushroom Island. Didn't even watch the video. All I saw was the word Mushroom Island and the seed. I was like, okay. Now, I have a story for this hardcore world. So I was over here in a backup. Well, it wasn't a backup, but it was my actual one. So I had my totem in my hand, like I do here, right? And I basically just... So basically what happened was I just did a farm for my totem, and then that one little tick of damage that did nothing to me killed me. And over here, like, I have a totem in my hand. My game is, like, severely lagging here. What happened? I don't remember what this was. What was I doing here? I think I was trying to terraform this island from Mushroom. But you know what? 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 I did not know that. Okay, anyway. Well, that little fall killed me, and I was like, what? What? And my game just started lagging out. I was like, I flew back in creative mode after. And I had a totem in my inventory, in my offhand, if I remember correctly. So I was like, I'll back up my world, right? I'll back up my world. So I backed up my world because of that glitch. Now I wouldn't do that, but it's too late now. I'm too far in this world. I mean, as you can see, I'm on day 730. I'm not redoing all of this, so, you know, not happening. So, you know what? Oh, yeah, this is my villager farm. I have vines in there. That's why they're floating. Now, I want the babies. Why there are so many? Why there are so many? I have no idea. I do, like, I haven't played this hardcore world in a little bit. Why are there... Huh. That's just, let's see, 101 entities on screen, I think. Or 200, I'm not specifically sure how this works, but you know what? I'm gonna assume that. One of those two numbers. So I built this for my lodestone compass. I'm not sure why I did it, because I have not... I think I've used it once or twice. I am rich, because hardcore. And then over here, ow. This is my stone farm. Not supposed to happen. Well, it's supposed to work faster than that. I'm not sure why it doesn't, but yeah, it's supposed to work. This is my auto smelter that also doesn't really work because I don't have fuel, but you know what? We're gonna fix that. This is my wood farm. It is kind of broken because it didn't. This was also ENXL Forest Design, but you know what? I'm working with what I can. This took me a while. I would say like 30, 50 days. I duplicated all the stuff, and it's just a huge anvil. Huge anvil. You would not be able to see in here without full rate. Thankful, right? Yeah. I had beacons here. This took me forever. Is this just all cobbled deep slate? Hold on, I need that for a future video. You don't need to know. I'll hint it at the end. I do not need buttons, though. I was gonna make this an iron farm, but that just never worked, so... You know what, this is also scaffolding. I will find a use for this. Suggest down in the comments what this use will be. I don't have ideas. For this tiny little confined space. If you fly... Is there anything... I do have a spider farm, but it's not really... It's just a mob spawner, so it's not that important. There's something else in that direction, but I'm not gonna show it, because, a future video. It's a very big surprise that you're gonna have to subscribe to see. Or you can just check the channel repetitively, but you know what? Subscribing's easier. Oh, this is my iron farm. This is my iron farm. I don't remember who made this, actually. I don't remember. Wait, YouTuber made this. This took me so long. Villagers hate me. Villagers just hate me. See, you already know iron farms work, I assume. But you know what? Villagers hate me, so I'm proud of myself for building this. Villagers just don't cooperate, and this is my iron farm. This is the first one that's actually worked, so I just didn't have iron. See, now I have iron. I just didn't have, oh my gosh. I just didn't have the iron to build rails and shove the villagers up there through that, because I just didn't. This is the first one that's worked. Oh, my slime farm's down there, but I have no idea how you actually get down there. It's not that efficient. Here, I'll try. I'll try. How am I dying? What else was? Yeah, see, it's not that efficient. Gold squid. So this isn't. What? Okay, I swear I didn't know kids. I think what's happening. See, like what? What? Can I? I don't remember this being this efficient. Oh, I needed that. See, nothing in there, but like, it's not that efficient. I swear, it's not that efficient. Trust me, it's truly not. Like this is. I'm not sure how this is like 100 days of me just being in the area. Trust me, it's not that efficient. When you could build something 10 times more efficient, using the new oozing potions. It's not efficient. Trust me, it's not efficient in any way. It's not efficient. Oh, end. Okay, so the end. Okay, I'm not the best builder in survival, but you know what? I did try here. I did try to make it look like a ruined portal, but also kind of. I mean, I didn't have the many resources. I was just trying to build a quick, ignore the mushroom, quick thing. This is my nether. It shouldn't have spawned there. I should have spawned here, but you know what? This is my nether. It's not the best nether. This is I think this is a stasis chamber that I made that I don't really use anymore because, how do I put this? My armor is kind of. I may have downgraded my world and figured out how to get this. So, if you know Minecraft, this is not supposed to exist, but you know what? I figured how to do it. Basically, what I did was I went back a few versions, to where there was a glitch that you could put two enchantments that were not supposed to be on a thing, as long as it's, yeah, like, actually, I think it's, I mean, I mean, I don't know how to explain it, but basically, I combined a bunch of stuff. I don't have Swift Sneak on these because I need that fire there. But you know what? This is the nice thing is I don't need them actually, do I? I might. I'm not gonna ask why that bugged out. Didn't. But you know what? This is my stronghold. There's nothing special. This is just for another video. Okay? Don't ask. No. Don't ask. Don't ask. Don't ask. Is this sand? Oh, this is for the anvil. This is for the anvil. We'll just say that I have a lot of concrete. Sand. There's nothing special in the other, ignore this. This was a snow golem in an attempt to make a obsidian farm that I used all the obsidian from. So, yeah, I mean, I just beat the dragon multiple times trying to get that. Still debating if I want to destroy the end island or modify it or whatever. So, this is the end. But basically, what happened was when that glitch happened and I downgraded my world, I would start a new hardcore world, but this stupid thing happened where this is my Enderman farm. It's made it's English. It's made by Dashpum, I think. I think that's his name. Clever design, very clever design. Sorry, back to the story. So when I died, for no reason, I had the totem in my offhand, and it was like 1 tick of damage, and I had full health, full for netherite, I believe. Maybe it was diamond, but either way, if you've played a lot of any Minecraft, you will know that either way, you're basically unkillable in either netherite or diamond, as long as it has prot 4 on it in mending and all stuff. It had that. It had that. It's not this overpowered armor. I got this later. I couldn't figure out how to do that. It's not this overpowered armor. It was just regular prot 4, protection 4, and regular enchantments. I somehow just died to 1 tick of damage with an elytra on, like instead of just like, what? What? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. So I'm like, I'll downgrade my world. I mean, not downgrade. So I'm like, okay. I'll just use the backup that I made a month ago. So it was before I'd beaten Dragon, because I was very bad back then. I didn't know how to beat I was new to computer, okay? Don't touch me. But what happened was that, I decided I'd downgrade. I keep saying downgrade. I would use the backup. For a month ago, I was like, okay, we'll see what this resets. So what it reset was my inventory. I had the slow falling potions. As I said, I was not good at the game. I did slow falling potions. I died 9 times in hardcore before this one, at least. I think this is actually the 11th hardcore world. 'So actually, 10 times before it, I was like, I'm not gonna mess with it. So I downgraded. Not downgraded. I used the backup. I was like, so I don't have the dragon egg yet, right? It looks like I just fought the dragon. So I was like, okay, do I have the dragon egg? No. My entire overworld had reset back to what it was at that time. As you would expect. But, But, the overworld had reset. The nether and the end hadn't, so I hadn't built I do believe I'd done all of these and portal, I forgot, and city thing. I hadn't built this. And none of this existed, but I hadn't built this. I built this after I beat the Ender Dragon, obviously, because, yeah. But I hadn't built that before. I had built this after that, that backup had been created. So why did the backup kind of break? Like, it only deleted the overworld. Like, it only reset the overworld back to that time. So I just had the end of the nether the same. And yes, I had built my gold farm at this time. But, like, I just had the end of the nether for no reason. I shouldn't have those right now, but you know what? I probably would have built it anyway, but, like, I was like, what? I feel like that's my favorite thing, because now I don't have the dragon egg. But I can't forget the trick. The only trick I can think of, which is also a future video, is getting in another hardcore world that I have to obviously do hardcore. And then transferring it over using a trick that I'm very bad at explaining. So, we'll see. We'll see. But that's like, why? Why? And it's very irritating. So, I think, to be honest, this is my spawn. There's nothing actually at spawn. I had a creeper farm here, but it also was reset in that thing. I've built so many creeper farms, and just none of them work. I'm really bad at assigning farms too, so I'm gonna try to learn. We'll see. But you know what? We'll see. So, that was my hardcore world, and now I have to hint. I have to hint what I'm going to do. It's actually, I don't know. We'll see. So that was my hardcore world of, you know, yeah, that was my hardcore world. Very, I mean, I played so much in here, and I would have expected more, but, like, some things like the creeper farm and the giant anvil took absolutely forever to build. So that I would have had more if I hadn't built those. I was trying to also redo the island. We'll see. Comment down below if you want to see that. Just say I want to see that, or I don't want to see that. Or you just don't have to. We'll see. This is the spider farm. It's the spider spawner. All I have to say is the next video is about the thing I'm standing next to right now. So see you then.